we got a wild one for you this week.
That's right. Are you ready to talk about technology?
Are you ready to talk about putting together a computer?
Are you ready to talk about past experiences that may lead themselves to trauma?
Are you ready to talk about She-Devil by Night?
Are you ready? Are you ready to have already cummed?
Are you ready to talk about Girls Night Part 3 from Men.com?
We are so excited to welcome Farrah Moan on the podcast with us today, and we talk about everything.
It goes up, down, left, right, but it's a wonderful episode, and I know you're going to enjoy it.
You know what that wig is?
Scary.
M.
Oh.
M.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with a sloppy second. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536.
Hey.
Mom line. 80. Or email us sloppyseconds@gmail.com. Now on with the show. How you sloppy stupid fuck you not so fuck you dirty fuck fun. Sloppy second Big Dipper Meatball and that's Big Dipper.
Hello.
It's a Thursday.
Are you feeling jumbo?
I'm feeling plus elite Continental Chubs.
If they made it Chubs.
Why can't they just call it Continental XL or Husky?
Husky is so funny.
But wait, you know what's actually kind of wild about it is that they're like, you're actually too fat to be regular Continental. Like, can a fat person compete in Miss Continental?
I think they can, but they're always like, you're gonna have a better shot in plus because we don't really go for that. We're not gonna love you in your swimsuit category. You know what I mean? I will say though, there are queens who have competed in plus and then lost weight and then competed in regular.
Well,
could be for you if you're meal prepping the way you are.
But here's
the vision of health.
Here's the thing about a meal. I'm not the vision of health. I just stopped cocaine. Here's the thing: is by day 3, I'm over it.
Yeah, of course.
And the chicken starts tasting like chicken.
Haven't you seen the sketches online where the people are like, "I'm meal prepping for the year"? It's a joke. They're like putting their cereal in the freezer for 6 months from now.
Speaking of putting cereal in the freezer, I'm about to go home and put this ice cream in the refrigerator, if you know what I mean. Please welcome to the podcast. She's the scene girl that will make you moan, a beautiful show girl, a maker or memeable
A maker, sorry, that's supposed to say a maker of memeable moments, which is sort of like a tongue twister. Say it 3 times fast.
A maker of memeable moments. A maker of memeable moments.
A maker of memeable moments.
She's Christina Aguilera's favorite wig stealer. Wait, no, she stole yours. Give it up for Farrah Moan!
Farrah Moan!
Oh.
It's me, Christina Aguilera, when she was black.
Oh, no pictures, please.
Hello, how are you?
I'm so much better now. That was such a good intro.
Thank you.
It was
for
okay.
being here.
And I think we did it so quick. We just planned this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was so crazy.
just happened.
Thank you so much for being able to come in on such short notice.
Y'all know I ain't doing much except sit in front of my computer these days.
Screaming at the internet.
You know, yapping away, Miss Yap Queen Continental. Plus elite.
Plus elite. Chubbo Jumbo.
Chubbo Jumbo.
We were, wait, isn't that a drag queen's name? Oh, Coco Jumbo.
Yes, amazing Queen Australia.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. I watched.
See? And I like that because she said, put Jumbo in my name.
Absolutely.
I'm doing it. We were just talking in the green room beforehand how we've been wanting to have you on the show forever, but we were all sort of like, how do we ask her?
And
then you were like,
I've been telling Tony Soto, the Tony Soto show.
Listen, Tony.
Tony, if you're watching this, which I know you will because you're such a supportive friend, I have been telling you for at least 2 years to tell Meatball. Every time she says, I'm hanging out with Meatball, I'm like, tell Meatball I want to do the pod.
And she doesn't disseminate that information to me. So
Tony, do you not want me to do the pod?
Tony is
I was just with Tony last night and I was like, oh, Farrah's coming on the pod tomorrow. She is doing it so last minute. I'm so happy. And he goes, oh, good. I was like,
Tony
no
was
mention of,
gatekeeping
she's
from
wanted
us.
to do it. She said, at least someone's getting her out of the house.
Tony,
She's so shady.
I'm going to make sure you die the next time we play Dead by Daylight.
Okay, let's get into that because I fucking hate Dead by Daylight.
Really?
I do not like that game. I've tried playing as the killer because people say if you don't like being chased, like be the killer, it's more fun. It's
Right.
not more fun.
Well, have you tried all the killers?
No.
You might have just not found
I
a
tried
killer that resonates with your psychosis.
Oh.
Yes.
I think I tried Jason and the Scream guy, because he kind of goes like, shoom, shoom.
I think Jason would be the trapper with the traps. There's not actually a Jason, but there's like one that kind of looks like Jason.
Oh.
Or like wears a mask.
Who's the one in the
with
mask?
The machete?
Who's that?
That's the trapper. That's my favorite.
Okay.
Because
you like to lay traps.
Yes, I'm a trap queen. Yes.
Hey, what's up?
Actually,
Hello.
I'm not a trap queen. I'm the trap queen.
Wait, can you
What?
explain what this game is? I don't play any video games at all.
He doesn't do anything but organize sex parties.
So, okay, I got to give y'all some context. I am not a horror girly. I just have to say that straight up.
Oh.
I do not watch Dragula, except of course yours, because you were like in the early time. Dragula started to become increasingly more traumatizing as a viewer with what they made them do, and I was like, I actually can't watch this anymore.
But now the Belay brothers are gonna be.
Don't get me started.
Okay, they're gonna be in the game.
In this game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not really. Like they're getting skin. They're getting to design skins or something for killers.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought they were gonna be like killers.
No.
Walking around with their nails out.
Talking about hello, uglies, murder. Okay, so the game.
I still love you too.
So I would never have delved into this horror game if it wasn't for Shea Coulee and Tony Soto during the pandemic, being like, "You have to play this game with us. You have to play this game with us, and you'll love it. You'll love it." With me, my toxic trait is if someone tells me I'm going to love something, I'm going to purposefully I have like this out of spite, I'm going to not do it.
Right.
Like, how dare you tell me I'm going to like something?
Mhm.
And people told me for years I needed to watch Game of Thrones. I was like, I'm not going to watch it. When it was airing, I was the only diva I knew that hadn't watched Game of Thrones. During the pandemic, I had a moment of weakness, got on HBO Max, watched it, obsessed with it.
No, I'm the same way.
So like people know that I will like something and they try in good faith to let me know. And I'm very, very stubborn. So they got me to play and I found it to be very, very difficult. But since I had, already gotten the game and I wanted to be a good teammate, I was like watching all the YouTube tutorials and all the like facts about it. And I was like trying to become really good. Yeah, well, because I kind of wanted to like show them like, hey, your girl's a gamer. And then I just kind of like became one of my favorite games to play. But I do, have like 6 to 8 month hiatuses from different games when I've had enough.
Got it.
So like they added one killer. I think it was the night, and I didn't play for like 6 months. And then they added Pinhead, and I didn't play for a year. He was just way too overpowered. But yeah, basically it's like you're either a survivor and you have like 3 other teammates. There's 4 survivors, or you're the killer and you have to kill all 4 of the Deves.
Okay.
And so the game while you're playing it is like if I was a survivor, you have to like run around and turn off these like generators.
You have to repair the generators to power the exit gates.
Yes, because you're trying to get out. So then someone has to find a key, and there's like multiple ways to get out. Sometimes you got to get the key and get the car started, like get the battery, put it in the car.
Are you so when you saying Shea Coulee and Tony Soto during the pandemic? You were all playing at home online and you can talk to each other?
Yeah, with our we would do through Discord calls.
Yeah, you can like play with strangers online, which is
Do
again
you ever
something I hate.
Encounter like little dweeby brats that you play with online?
Well,
or do you
Tony
play
Soto's
with your
there.
friends?
It's not like Fortnite. So like Fortnite has a built-in voice chat. So you can either toggle that on or off, and if it's on and you have voice chat open for everyone, you get those little brats on Fortnite. I've never played with any game with the open chat on. I don't give a fuck what these strangers have to say. With Dead by Daylight, you like literally have to do like a Discord call because it doesn't have that. So only the divas that you let into your
space.
But so now you became obsessed with that during the pandemic.
Right.
And now you're like a full-blown streamer.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Did you just keep playing it? And are you playing other games, especially if you need an 8-month break?
I play other games. Here's the thing. With streaming, I feel like it's really easy to accidentally like get put into a box with whatever game you like start with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
And so it just so happened by the time I had gotten my shit together to get the stream up, I was in my DVD era. Like I was in my little DVD cycle. And now everyone's like, well, we want you to play all these other horror games. And I'm like,
Like, that's
I
too
don't
scary.
know.
They made me play Resident Evil.
Oh God,
and
the new one.
The zombie killing. I'm so scared of fucking
Oh
zombies.
my
Like,
God.
zombies and dinosaurs are like my biggest fears. And so,
Two things you can easily run into anytime.
All the time. They're
No,
out there.
baby, they're
out
Behind
there.
every corner.
velociraptors, like is like a nightmare I have a lot.
Wait, that's so funny. Oh, okay. So you have you tried Rivals yet?
Oh my God.
I can't get into it. I hate it.
Anyone that mentions Marvel Rivals in my chat gets banned immediately.
Good. Thank you. I hate that game. I'm out.
And I feel so bad, like, when I have to say this, because, like, you know, my best friend's on a Marvel show that hasn't come out yet, but I'm not a Marvel girly. I don't like superhero. I think they're corny.
They're just trying to save the world, Farrah.
Well, where are they now?
True.
Where are they now?
They're with the velociraptors and the zombies.
And the zombies. They're all dead.
They're going away.
So no, I have not tried Marvel Rivals. However, it's become such a joke in the chat that I'm so against it that I think I'm gonna have to play it soon.
Yeah. Wait,
Let me know when, because I'll jump on there. I'm bad at it though.
I know streaming is like this huge thing that so many people are involved in.
TwitchCon, baby.
Yeah.
They have their own
it's
convention.
Massive and everyone's doing it. Did you just think like, oh, I should start doing that? Were you watching other streamers when you started your channel? Was it like a conscious choice or you were like, oh, this would be fun?
I worked for this for years, Dipper.
Really?
Yes. It was 2021. I had watched some streamers. I mean, we're all stuck in our fucking houses.
Yeah.
And we were just in lockdown forever here in Los Angeles. And I was playing so many video games, excuse me, during the pandemic. Like, I was playing Zelda, I was playing Genshin Impact, I was playing The Witcher, I was playing.
Oh my gosh, you're like gamer.
Oh yes, honey.
What about Grand Theft Auto 5?
Played all of that during the pandemic.
Yes, it's my favorite game.
I played so many hours of Grand Theft Auto 5 during the pandemic that when I walked outside to walk my dog, I was like, I'm in the neighborhood. Like, my street is in the game.
Oh shit.
My street is in the game too. It's so
Really?
wild. Yeah, all the I won't say where I live, but yes, it's like
on the street where you live.
yes.
I
But
started
what
feeling
love-
like I was in a simulation when I go
That
outside in
is
LA. I was like,
crazy.
Did you ever play it online though?
I tried.
You can't go you can't walk 10 feet without someone blowing you up in that online.
They lost me in the
God.
character creation, where you had to create. You couldn't create your character. You had to create the mom and the dad.
Oh
And
yeah.
then the
And then
offspring
that makes
is
the
your
child.
character.
Yeah. So you can't make someone that looks exactly like you unless you sit there and like go through and change the it's
But
weird.
then the
That is
options are
wild.
so scary.
I think the new game is going to be better. That game again was made like
Yeah, we
10
need
years
GTA
ago.
6. Y'all hear that?
Where is it?
Where is it? We're getting fascism before GTA 6.
Oh, she's political.
Oh yeah. So and then what made you jump into like you played all these games?
Oh, right. So 2021, I was like, I want to, you know, if I'm gonna be playing this many games, like I want to do it. I want to do it with people. I want to do it with a community. I want to like be. I think this would be really fun to do. And you know, watching other streamers, it just looked so fun. So that's when I started like really setting aside money because I wanted to like have a computer built and all this other stuff. Y'all, it is so expensive.
Built, computer built.
Well, because you
She's not
you
walking
built
into
a
the Apple store.
It's like a custom computer. You have to have your camera and lighting set up, your microphone. You have to stream it so they can see the video game and see you and run your chat. You probably have multiple monitors up,
Took
like a
me
whole setup.
years. Well, and then the funny thing is it's like, so 2022, I started my sobriety journey in May.
Yes.
And so then I was like even more motivated because I was like, I don't want to, like, I started like going to bed at 8 o'clock at night, like really getting into the old lady, you know, I was 30, flirty, thriving, ready to just go to bed at 8. And
30 and ready to die.
literally like, yes. And so nightlife I was wanting to pivot a little bit away from I mean, I love performing, but like midnight showtime is crazy.
Oh yeah, we
Like-
don't do that at Fastlight.
Like what? So once I saved up enough money to get the computer parts because
Yeah.
each part's like, I don't know, $1,500, $2,000. And then so I got all the parts. And then my boyfriend at the time in 2023, June 2023, my computer was born. Okay. And then once I had the computer, I was like, okay, yes, I can start streaming now. Bitch, I'm a drag queen that hadn't touched a computer since 2009.
She didn't know how to type.
I didn't know how to use Windows. Because I'd only ever touched like an iPad. And maybe like
That is so
That
crazy.
is hilarious. So
So-
how did you learn?
I spent a year watching tutorials how to do like watching how to use Windows on YouTube. Like
Fair
And then
YouTube
each-
really is college.
each program has its
YouTube is
own interface.
everything.
It is. I mean, I was like, well, I learned so much with drag on YouTube. Like, I guess there's probably computer stuff, and there is.
Yeah.
But every single program has its own interface, and I'm still learning, but I'm learning as I go now. So it's been a long goal that it's really fun and cool to be living in the middle of right now. I'm so excited.
I love that.
That's so
And it's cool. It's also because people are excited to go on a journey with you. People are excited to see you do something new. And like literally when we got back over at the start of the year, Margot, I'm going to put you on blast a little, like completely unprompted. Margot was like, oh, do you see Farrah's like streaming all the time now? Her streams are so great. She just like brought you up because she was so into it. And like, it's cool. People want to watch you and people want to like see what you're up to over there. That's awesome.
Well, and you know, I like to say my stream isn't, you don't have to be like a gaming enthusiast for my stream because I just yap. I spill
do love
tea.
that.
We talk a lot of shit about Trinity the Tuck. When the chat starts getting
We
quiet.
don't say that name in this
We make
room.
fun of
We
Gia
call her by her
Gunn.
real name. She Devil by Night.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
I was gonna dress like her, and by that I mean the devil.
when
Trinity the Deem.
it is so crazy that on this season of Drag Race, they keep including
Lexi.
Lexi's comments about, I thought Sam Star would have
I know,
she-devil blood.
They keep adding it in.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm loving this season.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's so
Meatball
cute.
was
I'm going-
critical.
I was critical, but now that I've just kind of let my brain rot into it,
That's
and
what
just
it's
be like,
for.
these girls don't know anything. I'm having a good time.
Because everyone was kind of up in arms that, you know, Lexi Love at 33 is the eldest queen on the show.
But that's just what the
well,
show
and that
is.
does really bother me.
But
like,
how
the
old were
grandma
you?
Thing.
How
I was
old were
22.
you on season
but-
9, right?
Right, but we had Charlie Hides, who was
Right.
like 50,000.
Do something,
know,
Charlie.
Do something, Charlie.
And we had like, I mean, half of our cast, like I was there, I think it was just
You
me,
were the
Aja,
baby.
and Valentina, we were the babies. And then the rest were, you know, in their late 20s, 30s, I think even 40s.
Sure.
So it was a really well-rounded age-wise cast. I mean, and God, season 9 so iconic, isn't it?
Yes.
It is. And that I always think makes for some of the better moments between queens is like, you know, on season 7 when like Kennedy was like talking to Violet and, you know, they had beef, but then eventually like we're chatting about like the history of drag or whatever. And it's like when there's a decade or so between people, it makes for good you know, connection. When they're calling Lexi grandma, that's crazy.
That's
I
crazy.
selfishly just wish they casted more, like mostly queens in their 30s because, I mean, just looking back at like when I was 22, I didn't know shit about myself. I didn't know who the fuck I was. I was trying to be what everyone wanted me to be and what everyone would like. And I was such a people pleaser and I was so like lost and young and like scared. And it's like me in my 30s, I've never been more sure of myself in my whole life.
Mhm.
And you can see that in the queens in the show. Like they just have this, like, I mean, even looking at Lexi, like she knows herself and it's like
Completely.
her personality is so real, you know?
But some
Well,
queens
I
are younger
think-
and they completely know
Some
themselves.
queens
Some
can.
queens.
Some
Like
queens can.
Joella, she really knows who she is and what she's about and what
Well,
she
she
brings to the
thinks
table.
she
No, she
does.
absolutely does. She
She
is
is so
the Slasian
sure.
diva of LA.
Which I had never, I mean, granted,
can't-
I haven't been going out since the pandemic.
I've
And
never
she's
seen you
probably
out.
been doing drag for what? I don't know.
I think about 3 or 4 years.
Right. So she's
Yeah.
a pandemic baby. So
Or maybe right before the pandemic she
Yeah,
started.
when
I
did
didn't
you
really know
when did you
her.
start booking her?
Well, Fat Slut didn't start until after the pandemic, and the first time I booked her, it was because she convinced me that she was Katy Perry's daughter, and then the second time I booked her,
Biological?
Yeah.
They're twins.
Yeah, you came right out of there.
Spitting image.
Because why would you book her? She's
Because
Katy
she used
Perry's
to go by
drag.
Joella Perry, and
I know,
she sent me a bunch of videos of her and Katy, like on stage
So
with
what?
Katy
Star
Perry.
fucker? What are
So
you up
I
to?
literally was like, okay. Well, at that point, I was just like trying to get
I'm
names.
fucking with
To
you.
me, I was just like, I'm just trying to get names that like everyone in LA knows, so that I can
Everyone
have
knows
bodies in the room.
Perry.
And I
Perry
thought
in LA.
everyone knew her, but then she got there and no one did. And
Tony told me she placed last on her baby competition.
I don't know these. See, these are the things I don't know. And then the second time I had her, it's because she was like, I'm on Drag Race and I really need to perform this song. And so she came and like performed it.
What song was it?
Can't remember.
I also think, Farrah, one of the reasons that production casts younger people is that they can get them to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And then she did a 14-minute mix in a 5-minute slot. And we'll be right back after this break.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton!
Quince.
Quince. At Quince.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either. And if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
Hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy, just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten. And we're back. I might need another Red Bull. Hold on. Can I go?
She's giving Christina Aguilera a run for her money today,
Oh,
everybody.
yeah.
Round of applause for Miss Meatball.
Wait, what is it? And then she peeks through the curtain.
And then she goes,
Wagon Wheel Watusi!
Wagon Wheel Watusi!
Did you love that movie Burlesque?
That movie is why I did drag. Like, that movie, like, literally is the thing that inspired me to be an entertainer in this lifetime. Yes, that movie is my #1 favorite movie of all time.
It's so
and you know why she wins in the end? Air rights. That's how it happens. I love that movie. I saw it, I think, opening weekend. I was living in New York, and me and my friends each brought 2 Four Locos into the movie theater with us. And then the whole time she was like, get it up, let me hear you, Burlesque.
Like,
we would literally go, Burlesque! And just like piss off everyone in the theater. It was so fun.
The first time I saw that movie,
I mean the other 2 people there.
The first time I saw that movie, I went on a date with this guy when I was in high school, okay? And he was this guy who... Y'all ever had like a hallway crush?
Sure.
Yes.
So he was like my hallway crush, but instead of it being the hallway, it was lunch. So him and his friends sat at the table next to the one where me and my one friend that I had would sit by ourselves, right? And I always made sure to sit on this side of the table so I could look at it.
Don't laugh at me and my one friend.
No, he said it. It's
me and my one friend that I had.
No, and we would build a wall out of our purses so that no one could feel like they could sit with us. So anyway,
you can't sit here.
You can't sit with us.
She's like, I only had one friend because I didn't allow anyone else.
So I would just like stare at him all lunch period, and he was just so hot. And finally, like I got the courage to message him on MySpace.
Oh yeah.
And turns out he was down to hang out. And so we go to the movies. We didn't have any plan of what to see. It was like, oh, let's just see this Burlesque. And I'm telling you, like, we're on a date, so he's like wanting to hold hands, whatever. I'm just sitting there like, and then we walked out of the movie theater and I danced all the way to the car.
Oh my God.
And we never spoke again. He was like, this little fucking queen.
Because you're like, you're cute and all, but I'm having a religious experience.
Yes.
You're like, my life is changing.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's incredible.
It's so good.
I feel like it took itself seriously, but it was good at what it was doing, but it knew it was camp. And I feel like stuff doesn't really come out that is that campy anymore.
Well, the crazy thing about the dynamic of Burlesque is like the story and sort of the script is kind of campy, but the costumes, the wardrobe, and the makeup is like top level.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my God. I've had so many iterations of replicas made of the But I'm a Good Girl look. And it still hasn't been done right. And so I'm going to have a third at some point in my career.
Just run it back.
You just like take shots from the film and you're like, you see how this is different here? I want that.
Well, finally, it was on display in one of the Hard Rock hotels at some point, and I saw it like in person on my travels. I can't remember what city it was in now, but I was like, wait, it's like not actually that pink. It's like white with like the very softest bit of pink.
Oh.
And it was the lights and everything that made it look really pink. But it's really not like, it's like very, very, very pale pink. Okay. Every time I've ever had it, it's done in like a bright hot pink, which is just not right.
Not what you want. Let's talk about Las Vegas versus Los Angeles.
Because you were one of the original Vegas divas.
Was I? I mean, I
there was some drag scene there before.
I literally
not in the way I see it.
I literally lived in Vegas for a year and a half.
That's it?
Oh,
yes.
Why do we all have it burned in our brains that you were a Vegas girl?
A Vegas queen.
Everyone always said, people are literally like, do I look like I had a childhood in Nevada? I'm way too supple. Okay.
Oh, Yeah, you're
Have
not,
you seen
you're not leathery.
I know you from Austin, from like
Yes.
way back in the
You're from
Austin?
Austin?
Mm-hmm.
You're Texas?
I'm Texas. Well, I'm technically from Houston. But the moment I turned 18,
I'm
I was
from
like, I'm going to
Katy.
Austin. You're from Katy, Texas?
Yes.
Oh, I did so many drugs and alcohol underage in
Oh,
Katy.
absolutely. That's where you do it, bitch.
I knew someone in Katy. We used to party at their house, and they had a tanning bed in
Yeah.
their kitchen.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
That's
And you were
Katy.
like, excuse me.
Oh, we would make
We
little
could just go
blended
out-
cocktails and then take turns in the tanning bed. Oh, yeah.
I had a friend who had their back porch, but they just tarped it in, and they had 2 tanning beds out there.
What is it with Texas? People in Texas.
You could just go stand in the sun. It's Texas. You don't
yeah,
need
but
the
who
bed.
wants to do that?
Yeah, when you
I
can
wanna
really cook
lay-
yourself.
I want to lay on some light bulbs.
I want to lay in the human-sized
Wait,
microwave.
so y'all first met in Austin? Where? Cheer Up Charlie's?
Is it Austin Drag Fest, maybe?
Something, or like it was like South by, like at like Gay by Gay, or like
Gay by gay. Someone is very original.
But I mean the real like further connection is that you were in with the squad making the mermaid tails.
Yes.
Trauma.
Trauma.
Oh, yeah, the guy who makes the mermaid tail. It's the one that had the whole TV show about him, right?
No.
This was a drug dealer that bought drugs from Silk Road on the deep web, and he
They just
used his
pardoned that
money
man.
selling drugs to fund his lollipop company, and then
We represent.
and then used that
Lisa's
to
your
fund
friend.
his girlfriend at the time, who's now, I guess, I don't know, I don't keep up with them. Her dream of doing mermaid tails, and so then they would buy all this like blue silicone. They made molds and all this, and they hired me on. Me thinking that it was like based off of them thinking I was just really creative or whatever, but turns out they both really wanted to fuck me really bad.
Oh.
And eventually they did after drugging me first.
And here it is. See, we did have a question in here that was, do you have a wild exclusive story for us on the pod? It seems
so
like
many.
every time you go on a podcast, you reveal something wild about your life. Anything crazy happened recently? Anything traumatic? This sounds like it.
Well, this was when I was 19.
I know it's not recent, but it
I
is
was
traumatic.
19 years old.
Crazy.
Are you okay?
Yes. I'm in therapy twice a week, y'all.
Good
Hell
for
yeah.
you. Good for
The
you.
amount I
It's
spent on
working.
therapy, I could have bought like a sports car.
Wow.
But
And
who
I
needs
love
a
it.
car in LA?
I feel like once you've had this much therapy, you can talk about things without you being like,
Well, yeah, and it doesn't
Yeah.
destroy you for the rest of the day. You're like, I'm
right,
processing
we're
this,
going to get
I've
into
learned
deeper stuff,
this.
I'm sure.
But that is so interesting because, yeah, we met.
So Dipper has a mermaid tail by this man. I'm
Not
sure
I
it,
worked on
it
it.
doesn't fit anymore.
I
She made
literally
it.
made it. Yeah.
Look how big he got.
Yes, I'm triple the size. But I sold that tail. I think I sold it back to them or something.
Oh.
That is so wild.
That's crazy.
I
They
didn't know
were
anything.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, I met them at like a random show, and they gave me a card in Austin, and it was probably in and around the time I had met you because I used to play shows down there all the
I
time.
used to be so proud that I made your mermaid tail.
Yeah,
I feel like I've met you several times and I was like, I worked on your mermaid tail.
I know.
And I've never told you the tea about the
Never.
people, but
The assault.
That's
Would you remember
really
the first time we
intense.
met?
Hard pivot.
it's hard to remember the exact first time because we've met each other so many times in this life.
It was at the Red Line, Marta Bichu's drag con show. And we all had to get ready in like a room the size of like that corner.
And was that when Ritzy Bits
Broke
brought down the curtain?
Yes! Oh my god. Ritzy Bits did a back handspring and like her heels caught the curtain. And back then the curtain
And-
was literally just like curtain rods.
Right.
Like, pressurized.
And all the queens were just behind the curtain, just like
And so the
wigless.
curtain,
Like,
the curtain comes
Stop.
falling down and all of us are just standing there like, oh, hello.
you're
And
like,
then-
hey.
Back in your turban with Afro puffs hanging out the side, Dave.
Sure, probably. No, it was after that. I was wearing
Okay.
wigs back then.
That's a wig.
It was a turban with Afro puffs. But I remember that was the first time I met you, and I was like, has anyone ever told you you look kind of like Laura Bell Bundy? And you went,
Oh.
I don't know who that is. I was like, okay.
Wait.
Do you know who Laura Bell Bundy is now? She originated the role of Elle
Elle
Woods
Woods
in the
and-
Broadway musical Legally Blonde. But you do give Laura Bell Bundy.
I love that.
She's like, I actually do know who that is. And she's
My thing
fucking
is, I'm
ugly.
not a musical theater girly.
Gotcha. But did you
But-
see Wicked?
No. No. I can't watch Ariana Grande shine.
Ooh. She just got nominated for an Oscar.
I know. We don't need to talk about it. I'm just kidding. We love Ariana. We love you, Ariana. If you're an Ariana Grande fan, I love Ariana. She's so creative and original.
Well, you remember what happened. And the stylist was like, that didn't happen. And it was like, girl.
No, the person that made it said, this did happen. It was literally Farrah's stop attacking her.
Was you, yeah. Which I think is crazy. And now they have an Emmy. Moving on.
Who has an Emmy?
The person who made it.
Mindy Lamore.
Yeah. Oh, there she said
her.
It. Love Mindy.
I actually really do love her.
Did We're Here.
She's so freaking talented and so gorgeous.
She does We're Here, and I've had stuff made by her that's like incredible.
I hear her name.
An amazing drag queen. She's an amazing like artist, amazing seamstress.
Oh yeah, she used to do a bunch of stuff for the Boulets.
When you think about all the like behind the scenes talent that they tapped for We're Here, that is
so
cool.
Good.
Luscious.
I was asked to do makeup on that show.
Really?
But I was too depressed to want to do anything, so I turned it down.
You're like...
Eureka had asked me for them, and I was like, I just don't know if I can handle all that right now.
And you're like, I'm kind of sober, and Eureka, you're not.
This might have been before that. I mean, didn't We're Here start like...
It started... It was pre-pandemic, right? And then they took a break, and then they came back after the pandemic with the different versions of it.
I was in my new house when it first happened, so yes.
Yeah.
No, but then in the box there was a wig, and I remember Joel Kim Booster gave me his wig.
Should I just Google it?
Yeah, just Google it, because I had to go to his house, and he was like, well, we're in the middle of a pandemic, so I can't like give it to you. I'll just leave it on the porch. Thoughts? Porch wigs?
Love.
What's your favorite? You were saying...
Sometimes they need to air dry with some natural air.
Yeah.
You know,
interesting.
People don't talk about this enough.
Yeah. I think it was shot beforehand, but then came out during.
Yes. Correct.
Because I had to get a porch wig from Joel Kim Booster, my dear friend Joelle Kim Booster. Joella Perry Kim Booster.
April 23rd, 2020 was
the other Slasian diva of Los Angeles.
Yeah, so when they were filming that, I was still like traveling a lot, and I was just like, I was already just not in a good headspace. So it was already like difficult to do the shows. God, I hate performing when I'm depressed.
Yeah.
Like
what do you enjoy about doing like out of town gigs? Like what's the fun part for you?
Oh no. I hate men.
They pull out her extensions.
What do I love the most about traveling? Yeah. I love meeting the local queens.
Yes.
Like a lot of queens will be like, I need to get ready in a separate room, and like I need to be away from. I'm like, I want to get ready with the girls. I want to spill tea. I want to like answer their questions about Drag Race, figure out which one I think could be on the show, and tell them to put their audition tape in, and be like, have you put your audition tape in? Like I love being that real girl in the dressing room. Like I love meeting the local queens, and I love hotels. I'm a hotel girly, and I always bring my own like luxurious white robe on the road with me because it's never guaranteed to be in the hotel room.
Right.
And it's so important for me in a hotel to have that robe. So I just bring it with me.
Tell me about your sock policy in a hotel.
Oh, I don't love my bare feet to touch the ground in a hotel.
Uh-huh. You've never been to Circus Circus.
Okay, I was just watching y'all's episodes of like Derek Barry, where y'all were in Circus Circus, and I was like,
in Circus Circus.
No, so when I lived in Vegas, I had this boyfriend. His name, we're still friends to this day. I love him to death. Just because we didn't work out romantically, we're still like so compatible as friends. We're so same sense of humor. He is a gay country singer on the Strip. His name is Chase Brown.
Oh, cool.
And y'all should check him out. He's really entertaining. And when we were dating, he used to do a weekly show at Circus Circus, and I had to go every single week to Circus Circus, where I almost felt like at home there. But my God, I was like, God, why can't he be at the Bellagio or something? This place
Circus
is a dump.
Circus got that good 777.
What is it? Was that the restaurant?
The restaurant we kept going to that was called like something.
Oh,
else.
like because of the jackpot.
Yeah.
777. When we got into the hotel room, we like looked at each other and we were like, socks always. And then I kept catching
Maybe
you.
even bring some house slippers.
Yes. I kept catching you barefoot.
That was because every time that was happening, I was getting into drag, so I was like having to put my tights and stuff on.
Right.
And so I'd have to be barefoot. And then, once you get it off, you start like, your mind goes, oh, let me go do this thing.
Yes,
And
exactly.
then our rooms were kind of connected. So I kept walking out being like, oh God, why is the carpet crunchy in this room? It was cum.
Like, why is
It
the
was a
bottom of
lot.
my foot being exfoliated?
Oh God, it was
I love that
bad.
you bring a bathrobe with you, though. That's so cute.
And I do bring slippers, too.
I keep thinking about bringing mine, but mine's like super nice, and I know I'd leave it. Because you know how you hang something up in the bathroom and then you kind of forget about it being
I
in
don't
there?
hang stuff up when I travel.
Keep it
It
in the
stays
suitcase,
folded in the
right?
suitcase or
Yeah.
folded next to the suitcase. I like to just keep it to where I can pack it back up as quickly as
Yeah,
possible.
I've been the same
Oh
way.
no,
Because as a root girl, I mean, I don't travel as much these days, but like I remember in the height of it all, like I would sometimes we'd get out from the club at like 3 a.m, and then you
You're
have
on
to
the
get
6 a.m.
to
flight.
the
To the
airport
yeah.
at 4. So you have like 20 minutes, and then you have no time to sleep, and then you have to sleep on the airplane.
On the airplane, or when you land, you get to sleep for like 20 to 30 minutes and then start your makeup again.
And your cognitive function is really off at that point because you've been drinking, you also are sleep deprived. And so at this point, like at any moment, you have to double, triple check everything because you're just going to forget things no matter what.
Yeah.
I've left like thousands of dollars in hotel rooms before.
Like just cash.
Cash.
And the maid was like, ooh, I
And then
got
I
a
called-
No,
tip.
that's the tip.
And then you call them like, I left $2,000 in the hotel room. And they're like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
No, there was no $2,000 in here. Sorry,
Yeah.
sir.
I would
Sir. All right.
I would lose my mind. I would lose my mind if I lost that much money. I'm so poor.
Girl.
I have to go get another Red Bull, but we'll be right back.
We're going to be right back after this break.
And we're back. I'm not a big smoker or vapor or weed smoker or whatever, but my friend had a watermelon one.
Ooh.
And it tasted just like one of the Sour Patch Kids watermelon sours. And I was like obsessed. All
love
night
that
I kept
shit.
doing that and poppers.
What about Zyn? Do you know about Zyn?
Oh, like the tobacco.
It's like chew,
Oh, the thing you suck on?
but it's not
you,
like
put it in your
gross like that. It's
gum.
like plastic or like a pouch or something.
It's a pouch.
I've
but
seen
it's still
'em.
full of tobacco, I thought.
Well, I think it's
It
just full
is.
of nicotine.
It's full of
Nicotine,
nicotine.
sorry.
Right. But yeah, no, I'm not
I
sucking
see
on.
people, I think a drag queen pulled that out and I'm like, oh no, it was a go-go. He like pulled it out and stuck it back there. And I was like, because doesn't it rot your gums?
I think it's all bad for us.
It is.
Which
But
is
see,
why
listen,
I don't do anything bad for my body.
I quit doing weed, I quit drinking, and I quit snorting coke, and I quit occasionally doing ketamine,
that
and I
seemed aimed at
quit
me.
God, I used to party.
I know. When
I was the party girl, honey.
Do
I
you
think we ended up at one party together one night, and I was like, damn, she could really go
I could
off.
throw those drinks back too. I
I
could
would-
outdrink
'cause
everyone.
Normally, I'm the one that's the problem. Not that you were, but I was like, damn, she could maybe outdrink me.
And most of my life, I was able to remain lucid until the pandemic. And then it was like blackout, crying, trauma dump, like just
No,
disaster.
I never got to see you cry.
Yeah, I was fun back in pre-pandemic days.
do you and what do you love about your sobriety now?
I'm addicted to sobriety,
Yeah.
which is I know that sounds cheesy to people, but like every day that I wake up not hungover, y'all, I used to drink so much that I would be hungover for like 3 or 4 days. Divas. Days.
It happens.
Because the alcohol was my gateway drug to like, oh, well, let's get a bag. And then it was like, oh, let's smoke 2 packs of cigarettes. Oh, let's smoke some weed. Oh, let's stay up and go to the liquor store in the morning.
Right.
And not go to sleep and then get more booze and then take more shots of tequila and finish a whole bottle of tequila. And then, oh my God, should we go to the pool? And then like, girl, I was like Miss
Nonstop.
Bender Continental
Plus.
elite.
Elite.
So I love just the clarity. I love the my anxiety levels went down so much, which is
Wow.
crazy because I think I like self-medicated my anxiety with alcohol.
Sure.
Mhm.
But what you don't realize is that alcohol actually triggers your nervous system. And so like it actually like amplifies your anxiety over time. So once you're like eliminated from the alcohol, you experience less anxiety. throughout your, day-to-day life.
Yeah.
So that's incredible. And I love just having like a normal schedule, like a normal person's schedule. I
Yeah.
love waking up in the morning. I love having a coffee. And, don't underestimate how lively you can get at a bar with a Diet Coke on the rocks, okay? That gets me just yappy, chat.
Actually, that just happened to a friend of mine. We were all drinking, and she was like, "I don't know what's going on. I had 2 Diet Cokes," and she was like dancing on the table.
She was
and
Diet
shit.
Coke
She was
drunk.
yeah, and she was like, "I've never had more fun." Ow!
It's everything. I love me a Diet Coke on the rocks.
Okay, but like Diet Coke chat again. Can you tell the difference between where you get it from? Like, do you have a favorite Diet Coke? Fountain, bottle, can, glass bottle?
Here's my thing with
Sugar
fountain
free.
beverages. I've come to learn about something called red mold that exists within fountain.
Yeah, if they're not cleaned.
Right, which
And
no
no
one
one
cleans.
cleans
How
them.
do
No
you
one
know how to clean it?
cares. No one's getting paid enough to care.
That
So
is true.
I
Do
didn't
you
know about
remember?
this until like maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. So now I'm like so scared of fountain drinks. But that's fine because the best Diet Coke is in the can and it needs to sit in the fridge for at least 48 hours.
Oh, it
Okay,
could get like ice cold.
Cold. It needs to be very cold.
on the
And then
rocks.
crack it open till see the little steam come out and then stick a glass straw in it.
Oh, straight from the can, no ice.
No ice.
See, that's how I like to drink it. But then every once in a while, when I do pour, not Diet Coke, but just any kind of drink, like cold from the can, when you do pour it over ice, it is sort of an enjoyable experience. Because I like that sound. Corey King.
The soft fizzle.
Shake the ice.
So ASMR. But I whitened my teeth too much as a teenager, and so anything cold, it's like
Oh, it's too much.
like literally like makes my
that's
body
horrifying.
like my teeth just go. So
Wait, speaking of red mold, do you remember if you were a Houston diva, Slime in the Ice Machine? No? Okay. It was this news guy, I think it was on, look it up, I forget his name, Slime in the Ice Machine.
Just
And he
slime
would
in
go
the ice
around to all these restaurants and he'd be like, "Oh, this restaurant doesn't clean their ice machine. We found," and then everyone would go, "Slime in the Ice Machine."
KTRK, Marvin Zindler.
Marvin Zindler!
how I'm so uncultured.
Slime in the Ice. It was my favorite thing to watch on TV.
And it was probably gross.
It was disgusting. And he would tell you, like, Mason Road, this McDonald's, slime in the ice machine. Don't go drink there.
How could he just weasel his way back?
I think he was just reading, you know how
were sets.
restaurants had grades? I think he would just find, like, they were
They were
sets.
sets. It was all fake restaurants.
He would just stand in front of it, which I
Hollywood
don't think is
Magic.
illegal. He wasn't, like, in there doing it. He would
So
just...
how did you have the proof?
The health department would go in and check the restaurants, and then
He was just reporting.
He was just reporting which restaurants were
He wasn't
gross.
an investigative
It would be
journalist.
like if I went to
He
New
was
York.
just a
If I went to New York,
journalist.
I would stand in front of every restaurant and go, "This restaurant has rats in the kitchen." You know what I mean? Like you could just assume.
Oh, sweet. Are you saying he was lying?
No, I think he was telling the truth. I think he was reading the health department report.
Let's get Marvin
I love
Zindler on the
him.
phone.
Yeah,
He
Pretty
looks like-
sure he died and had a huge funeral.
Good. I mean, that he had a huge funeral. Not that he died.
Good.
Good.
Wait, so I have sort of a larger question for
I
you,
even wore a
Farrah.
bra.
Yes, I love large questions.
You have
hate men.
been in the public eye for a long time. You were
2
MySpace
years.
famous. You did
Yes.
2 seasons of Drag Race.
Mhm.
Obviously, you're like an
fell.
internet personality. You said you fell.
You slipped and fell.
You slipped and
Yes.
fell. You got
hard.
the,
She
you,
fell hard.
She fell hard.
You got
it
this-
didn't look that hard.
You got the roast of cooking.
We sure did.
You've been up in this public space, and then you also have sort of pulled back from the public space.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're back and you're on Twitch and you sort of it seems like you can't stay away. Like it seemed like after season 9, you had a lot of great moments and then you were sort of there was internet feuds and drama and this kind of thing. And it was surprising to see you on All Stars. And then there was more of that. And then you were like, this is too crazy. I got to go away. And you keep coming back. What is the drive for you to continue to be a public persona?
Well, here's the thing, like with I think unless you really know like my lore,
Yeah.
the disappearance is kind of confusing. But like, I mean, even before I did season 9 of Drag Race, like my dream was what I used to run from my problems.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I went through so many different traumas. Came from so many abusive situations. I was beaten and raped and beaten and raped and beaten and raped. And I was like, at least I have my dream. At least I have my dream. And I will do whatever to make my dream come true. Once my dream comes true, it'll be fine. And like, you know, when you're young and you're just so resilient, you don't really understand the psychological repercussions and how things will catch up with you at some
Right.
point. And you know, and as I mentioned in like my Maddie Morphosis podcast, I had, you know, like I had like that trauma
Mhm.
in 2018 that like broke the camel's back in while I was in Vegas. And that is like when I just went off the deep end. Like I was drinking and drugging and drinking and drugging, doing everything I could run from the parties. I was booking way too many gigs than I could mentally or physically handle. I was just trying to do everything to distract myself from my mind. That's when I started seeing my therapist, Amy, Dr. Amy Harwick, icon legend, RIP. And, you know, I really started to withdraw pretty much the moment she was murdered.
Mm.
And I didn't have that support system anymore, keeping me sort of together.
Right.
And then, you know, a month after she was murdered on Valentine's Day 2020, we went into lockdown.
Right.
And then I lost my grandmother a few months later. And then all these people that I had met and fallen in love with, not like romantically, but just people I loved in my travels. Like I was seeing people dying left and right. And like, then the pandemic was being politicized. And then like, I just didn't want to be online. I couldn't be online. I didn't want to. And, you know, I dealt with like an eating disorder my whole 20s where like I would starve and then binge and then starve and then binge and do coke. Like if I knew I had to do a show where I was doing a burlesque number and I needed to look skinny, I would like do coke for 3 days and then not eat and then like do that show. And like, so I had a lot of things that were piling up,
Yeah.
right?
Damn.
And so, you know, once I actually quit coke in 2019 and gained 100 pounds rapidly.
Whoa.
But then,
I'm
of
going
course,
through
during
that.
the pandemic, I started dabbling in coke again because there was nothing else to fucking do. But I still was like gaining weight. And so I got in like 2021, I was like 250 pounds.
Whoa.
And weirdly, because it just happened to coincide with a sort of predetermined like social media hiatus, it's not really like documented anywhere. Like I didn't, because I was just, you know, in hiding or whatever, sort of. I was just trying to get, you know, my priorities together. And God, when I started my sobriety journey in 2022,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it just started to melt off. I didn't even have a scale in my house.
Wow.
The only reason I knew I was 250 pounds is because my hairdresser had a scale at his apartment and I stepped on it once and I was like, oh, we're not doing that again.
Too real.
Wow.
Oh, that'll do it.
That's
Garrett
wild.
voice. Yeah, that's
So
that's
much
so
to
intense.
handle.
Yeah, and I think with being on social media, like I always wanted to feel really authentic. And I think like I know that y'all probably have this in your notes. Like I was kind of a menace in pandemic Twitter. Like I was like attacking everyone that was doing anything
You had
that
things to
like
say.
wasn't.
You had things to say, but I thought it was enjoyable.
Well, it wasn't
'Cause that's my
enjoyable
vibe.
for me because I felt this sort of bitterness. And I think when you get really depressed and you start to hate yourself so much and you start being like so dark and negative and like just in that space, like it really harbors this sort of like hatred for the world and this hatred for
Yeah, you
everything. And
lash
like
out.
Yeah, you take it
especially
out on
when
everyone around you.
you're someone that's like such a victim of so many traumas, like that you feel like we're out of your control. You just are like, wait, this is their fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we need to take a step back. We need to get our little brain together. And
Well, that's incredible.
so yeah, 2023, I kind of like started dipping my toes back into social media again. But I mean, God, social media is not even fun anymore. Like I actually like waited out all the last drops of fun years of social media, and now it's
No,
Now
it's
the
crazy.
Republican
To
platform.
me, what is now fun is the content. Like, what's fun is being a part of a streaming community and tuning in. What's fun is listening to podcasts. What's fun is like the engagement, but like the playing around on social media, it's like so much harder
Posting on
now.
Instagram makes me want to fucking.
It's
I fucking
crazy.
hate it.
Oh, it's just.
And I don't know what happened, y'all. I posted a couple pictures and I lost 200 followers. And I was like, I think they were used to me just not
Every time I
posting
post,
anything.
I lose like 5,000 followers.
Yeah.
Because you've been sitting dormant.
I
and their
haven't been
thing they
posting
haven't
anything.
seen.
All I
why do I
post
still
is like
follow
They're like,
this
fuck
fucking
that.
well, I did post like 2 terrible photos back to back,
Of
but
me.
that's kind of no. I mean, like, on my actual like.
Oh, on your grid.
grid.
But then Instagram updated their algorithm in May of 2023 where it doesn't show your posts to your followers anymore unless it appeals to people that don't follow you, and the people that don't follow you start engaging with your
This is what- I
content. Then
hate
it
all
goes out
this.
to the people that follow you,
I hate.
which is everything against what Instagram has always
Right.
been. So it's like if you've spent, 12 years curating an audience and a platform of people that followed you because they liked your little cunty things that you did, now I'm having to
chic design.
appeal.
You little.
I don't want to appeal to people that don't like me or know me.
Did you say Chow Chic Designs?
Yeah, didn't they make you an outfit once?
They did.
Yeah.
And
And then they made some for Kim too.
yeah, sure did. Can we talk about that?
Sure.
Okay.
I
Dra-
love old lore.
Drag
This
con
is my
drama
favorite.
from 8
I
years
have a
ago or
soft
whatever.
spot
It's
in
so
my
funny.
heart for Shao Chic Designs because do you know when all this was going down, how old he was?
No.
He was 18 years old. He was a
Oh, but
child.
you were 18 running a business.
Well, I was, no. Not.
Anyway,
Trauma.
drama.
I
I don't want to
was-
bring that up.
I was 18 working in clubs when I was 18 and stuff, but like, I don't know, he was a big dreamer and he took on more than he could actually handle. And that's a really easy mistake to make when you're that young. But like, he just happened to get in with really big names that there was higher stakes. And I think, so many people, that poor kid is like probably traumatized for the rest of his life. And he'll probably never be able to actually like follow his real dreams as a designer because of this sort of stain on his career of him making such a mistake. And it's like,
I think you
most
could probably do it under a
people-
different
Yeah,
name,
just
right?
change your name. bro.
maybe. But I mean, I haven't seen anything from him in like
Yeah.
years and years and years. So it's just kind of sad. It's
Yeah.
kind of sad.
I
My
mean, I
looks
see
came
that.
out okay, but my All Stars 4 entrance look was
Uh-huh.
supposed to be for DragCon like 6 months prior, and it still was barely done when he got it to me for All Stars. So
So there's a pattern of behavior.
You're like, I have
Yeah.
a soft spot, but also drag it.
Drag.
no, but like
Kill
I
yourself.
mean,
Oh no. Oh no,
Meatball.
no.
well, and then there was supposed to be a rhinestone panty with that entrance look, and he didn't rhinestone a panty to go with it. So my first 2 days while I was trying to get settled into my hotel at All Stars 4, I was rhinestoning an entire panty the whole time for like 10 hours.
Can we
each
talk
day.
about designers overpromising? Because it seems like something that just keeps happening over and over and over and over.
Well, I feel like if you're 18 years old, that's an excuse, and I can learn a lesson from it. Like, okay, I'm not going to go to 18-year-olds anymore. But like established designers doing it is like a real problem too.
yeah, keeps on happening to old meaty here. I'm gonna kill myself.
I've
Alright.
just become the off the rack diva I've always dreamed of being. I've just relinquished
Yeah,
those
you can
sort
probably
of
do that, right?
expectations.
Yeah, Joella gets her stuff off the rack, so why shouldn't I?
Period. She
no.
is the premier Slasian
Asian
diva
diva.
of Los Angeles, California, home of all the stars in the world. And she's
Absolutely.
the brightest one.
Stars, legends.
So true. Speaking about being a bright star, we were looking through your online credits, and it says Farrah Moan had a cameo appearance in Men.com's scene Girls Night Part 3. What exactly was that cameo, and what was going on there?
That was a $10,000 cameo
Okay.
that I was super excited to do because it was a non-sexual role. And I was hoping I would get nominated for a Gavian Award for a non-sexual role. But of course, the next year, they actually removed that category from the Gavians. And I was like...
They didn't want to see our diva succeed.
But it's my acting. It's really awful. My wig looks so scary, and the lighting was awful.
My wig looks so
And here's the thing: it was literally filmed the night after the Gavian Awards. Okay, or the
Okay.
morning after the Gavian Awards.
Sure.
So, and I didn't realize that I was just the cuntiest Steve that everyone wanted to party with, because every single porn star, every single famous porn star on the planet came to my suite at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino and partied in there till 6 a.m.
And then you had to get ready for your close-up.
Yes.
You were getting... my wig looks scary.
My wig looks scary.
My wig looks scary is what I'm taking away from this whole
What was the arc of your scene?
Okay.
I haven't seen the film.
You should check it out.
Oh,
It's
okay.
good. It's got
Girls' Night?
It invigorated
Girls'
my
Night Part 3.
Okay, got
it invigorated my love or fascination or crush on William Seed.
Go ahead and pull that one right on up.
Which is a crazy name. I love their little drag porn names. So
Drag
basically
porn
the
names.
premise of it was like 3 little twinks, right? And they're sitting on a couch and they're like, God, it must be so nice to be a girl. They get all the straight guys they could ever want. And they're like, yeah, we love straight guys. Like, wish we could get straight guys. And then one of them has an eyelash and they're like, you've got an eyelash. And he goes, make a wish. And he like, he wishes. And then I come, I'm like the fairy godmother.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I can grant your sexual wishes for like one night. What do you want? And they're like, we want to be girls for a night. And so I turn them into girls. And then they go out and pick up these straight guys. And
Are they in drag?
No. They replaced them with cis female porn stars.
Okay.
And then I'm the devious little like fairy that like right before they're about to fuck, I like come in and turn them back into boys. And then the like straight guys are like, oh well, whatever, holes hole, and like fucks them anyways.
That is such a wild
People
premise.
tried
So
to cancel me for that.
Are
They
you
were like-
serious?
well,
Wait, I would
they're
like to
trying
see
cancel.
William.
Is this William Seed?
It sure is.
Let me see.
Isn't he pretty?
Christ.
Is that what your type
Meatball.
is?
He's a hot.
Holy
Listen-
fucking shit. Is it uncut?
Yes. Well, yeah, he's Canadian. He's French Canadian.
He's huge.
That's a
Well,
big
yeah.
guy.
That is like a bodybuilder.
Well, and I'm not usually into that type either, but he has such a pretty face to me. I'm a face girl.
Yeah. He looks kind of dumb, but in a pretty way.
I love
Himbo.
my
It's
like
its
dream
own
man
category.
is one that looks like he could like fix the blinds and drill them into the ceiling
Not the
and
blinds.
repair the dishwasher
Yes.
and
And also change your oil.
yes. But like if
Fix
you
a tire.
yeah, but
Fix
yeah.
the tire.
I
We're-
I got my tire plugged.
People were
and it's
saying it was
still
like
losing-
transphobic or whatever, exploiting like the trans experience or like, and then it was like
Oh, interesting.
because we were
Wait,
we
how?
were turning them into girls for the sole purpose of getting straight men.
Well, yeah, it
which
does not
felt
pass
like
the
it was
Bechdel
painting
test.
this picture for certain people that like we were saying that
Bechamel.
men transition to women for the sole purpose of like landing straight
Getting
men.
dick.
And it's like
Getting-
y'all need to stop looking into this. This is a silly porno. Like the
From the same people that brought you not in front of my salad.
Yeah,
This
it's
porn
as
is
silly
camp.
as that. Yes, exactly.
camp.
It's bibbity bobbity boo.
Like, have that same anger for all the, like, I'm your dad, you're
my
daddy's
son.
now we fuck. Like, where's
Daddy,
that
son,
anger?
grandpa.
That part.
Incense.
Or like little sister.
Oh, that's
Let's start getting into
disgusting.
how the straight people are doing their porn because
We're
period.
All right.
Where did that come from? Wait, was
Wait, that
real?
is my absolute. You know, I used to use that clip all the time. It was you, Nina West, and
peppermint.
Peppermint, someone else. And my favorite part is that you go, period, and Nina West is like mouthing it. She's lip syncing to you saying it. Have you? We'll watch the clip. Later.
We'll watch it.
All right, we have to take a break, but we'll be
Because
right
you go,
back.
period. I want that wig. I want that fucking wig that you're
That
wearing
wig
in
was
that.
not
That wig was-
scary. That
that
wig
wig
is
was
amazing.
My little
Amazing.
Farrah Fawcett wig.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. And we're back. Period.
Period.
Oh, it's in the headphone.
Yeah, that's where it's coming
Do
from.
it again.
Period. Oh,
Well,
you
no,
were
I
talking
mean,
to-
I need it from the source. I have the
It's
source
better
right
from
here.
the source. I just have it pulled as a sound effect. It's time for our final segment of the show, which is called
Fuck Talk! Now is the time when our guest or their hosts will tell a funny, interesting, weird, or scary sex story from our past, future, or present.
Period. What was that? Did you hear that?
That was I was tapping my
Oh.
foot.
It's a god?
No, it was the raccoons. Something?
All the guys waiting to fuck.
It's our little squirrel friends in the attic.
What? You got your dick bit.
I got my dick bit again. Everybody, this is the pandemic. This is the new pandemic. Why are we biting dicks and balls?
I would call it an epidemic.
He was trying to turn you into like a zombie.
Well, could have been. So I arrived at this man's home last night.
Oh, you did a
Last
lot of
night?
You did a lot
On a
of
work
things
night?
last night.
I didn't have to work.
Well, it's because it's the night before work day.
Well, it was like 5 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, carry on.
It was
Sorry,
like
I'm
5
so
o'clock. I went and did that, and then I went and picked and went to Binger with Tony, and then drove Tony home after Binger.
We love Binger.
So I get there, and okay, so the first time that I had my dick bitten was when I was in San Francisco, and remember the guy bit it, and then it like cut it, and I couldn't like use my dick. Well, I used it later that night, but still, it hurt really bad. So that was another time, but he did it right as I was coming, like at the end of the experience. I don't know why, but this man started the experience by literally just going and then biting on the base of my dick, and I like screamed because it.
I would have
hurt.
stuck my fingers in his eyes like
No,
that.
I screamed and I grabbed his head, and I feel like I probably grabbed his hair and like lifted him off, and he was like, "Oh, sorry." Like he knew what he had done, and I was like, "Don't bite it. What the fuck?" And I should have left.
What did he say?
He just went, "Oh, sorry, I won't."
And then went
I won't
back
do that."
down.
And then just like got back to business. And of course I finished because like I didn't drive all the way to Glendale to not come. But
No, that's so fair.
it was a 15-minute drive.
That's an eternity in LA.
Oh. I will
For
say,
me,
we've had this conversation before.
I know some people like it, but then that's a question that you ask because it's
Yes.
painful. If you want to like pinch and bite a nipple, you go, "Does this do anything for you? And
Are
how
you-
hard are you wired?"
Right.
I'm wearing a bra.
Oh my god, me too. I love bras.
Whose nipple's bigger? Mine.
Brawls.
Brawls.
Brawls
and straws.
Brawls and
She
straws.
walked in, she goes,
And draws.
I love putting an L on the end of straws. Straws.
I also love saying bag like bag.
Big.
Like
Yeah.
I had to train myself to do it because I don't have that accent, but I have that accent when I say bag.
Oh, I love putting
Like what's in my bag?
I love
What's in
putting
your bag?
Big, berg. I love putting ERs where U's and O's should be. Like cum, kerm,
Or Binger.
binger.
Okay, I was watching y'all's pod this morning and y'all were saying, is it came or cummed? It's cummed.
Whoa.
For the record, it's not came, it's cummed. Farrah Moan has just confirmed.
And
for all
she's
you
a
people
star
at home.
from men.com, so she knows the technical
Cummed
terms.
just, it makes it fun.
I got cummed in. I got cum in. I
Or
got
like-
camed in.
That bitch just got cummed in. Like, she was cummed in.
And you were saying that a lot at the Hard Rock Hotel that morning.
Yeah, you
6
were walking
a.m.
around. You were like, well,
One of
they
those bitches
come.
had sex
They
in my
come.
bed in my suite while I was entertaining the guests in the living room.
I mean,
That's
that
so
doesn't
rude.
surprise
That
me
is
if it's a
so
big porn.
Rude. So rude, so nasty.
You think?
Take it to the bathroom.
What if they did it on the comforter, not in the sheets?
That's what they did. She didn't go into the sheets, which I was like, oh, thanks, I guess.
But then you gotta like throw that. At least, you know, well, it could have been worse. They could have grabbed your big white fluffy robe and put that down.
Oh, it would have been over for her.
Well, see, this is the opposite for
Got
me
those
because I'm like,
chocolate streaks.
please have sex in my bed. You know about this.
He has orgies at his house.
Uh-huh.
Fisting.
Is there a hole in your heart?
There's a hole in my bedroom door.
No.
You have a glory hole? No, you put.
What if
curtain up.
the
You put
door
curtain up.
the door is cheap enough that I could drill a hole in there and make a permanent one, and then when I move out, just tell them like I gotta replace
just-
the door.
I
or
love
just buy that
slutty
thing
friends.
that sits in the door.
Well, yes, you can get the one that sits in the door, but the best
Or
glory
also,
holes.
you should go to this. I'll send it to you. But there's a place where you can buy like old doors and stuff from houses that they've like demolished. You could just do that.
the best glory holes that exist are always custom made.
Oh,
the-
of course.
The one that I saw that
You
was
love a
like
glory hole?
Well, no, but I love hearing about them.
the
They're
one
like,
that I
I'm
they're
saw.
like a
obsessed with her.
mythical thing to me.
We're
The
gonna
one
go
that
get
I saw
coffee
that
together
was
sometime.
the
that.
most impressive had these like metal brackets, like 2 up top and 2 down below. And it was this like piece of plywood. It was completely sanded, so it was soft everywhere. There were no hard edges. It had sort of like cushions or padding, so you could like lean against it.
Oh, that's so nice.
And then on the inside of it, it had these handles so you could pick it up, and basically you put it up and then slid it down, and it like locked into place.
Oh, into the hinges.
Yes, or into these brackets that he had added to the side of the door frame, and it was inside of a closet. So he had also set it up where like
in the closet.
So wait, he was a glory hole hobbyist.
He would suck dick in the glory hole.
Hobbyist.
And
Hobby Lobby.
And there was no way, like with a curtain, if you have a curtain up, you can move it to the side. And if it's just a door, you could probably open the door. But this bracketed thing, because he would invite just complete strangers over to the house.
But then they were allowed into his house. But
no,
he was locked in the closet.
Like
in the closet.
It was like in the
closet.
It was like in a back suite of the house, and everything
Tell me why.
Everything else was locked. So basically, in his mind, he was like, I want strangers. I want anyone off the internet. I want to suck as much dick as possible. But I'm also very scared that someone's going to try to like rob me. So he built this as a protective measure so
we've all been robbed.
Get what he wanted.
By a sexual encounter.
See, that's the thing. Like, that's why I love furries. Because I love people that invest in things that they're really passionate about and get it custom made to the nines. I don't care if it's a fucking glory hole door or a fucking squirrel suit.
Or an outfit from Burlesque. Made for the third time.
It's all drag at the end of the day, in a way.
I just judged a leather pageant contest, and it was drag. They were in their drag. The scoring of everything was drag.
The custom leather is like,
it's expensive
and really difficult to construct.
Yeah.
Because it's a fragile material that you can't like go back from once it's been
once you put a single hole in it, it's done.
That hole better stay. Which is going to get to my story.
That hole will bring the glory.
Oh yeah, what's your story?
Okay, so crazy sex things. I've had so many crazy sex things in my early 20s. Now, I deleted all dating apps in December 2023.
Okay.
Dating as a trans woman is awful.
Yes.
Men are awful. I knew I was kind of getting tired of it when I was sitting at a date and like he goes, so
oh no, it's gonna be bad.
Here we go.
Do you think you'll have to worry about male pattern baldness?
Rice. I would have been like, you know what? I'm gonna go.
First date
and last date.
That's a wild question to ask.
I know. Like, can you like?
I wouldn't even ask that on a date with like a cis man.
He was
like a regular.
He was a tourist.
Like,
he had never visited Transylvania.
I mean, they all say that, but then it's like, how come I can fit 3 fingers in and it smells like rose water? And here's the thing. There's something about my aura. I'm a top. I'm a very, I'm very top. I do not bottom because I do not believe that there's a man on earth that is worthy or deserving of using my body for his pleasure.
Go off.
Same.
I'm a lazy fuck. I'm not going to do much for you. I like to be sucked, and I like for you to lay down and put your legs up and
legs overhead.
Listen,
I will not bottom for anyone unless I'm irrevocably in love with them and they check off every box of what my perfect man is.
Yeah.
In the words of Trixie Mattel, you're the famous one. You shouldn't have to do any work.
Yeah, and you
she
know what?
said that to me once. I was literally like, yeah, I shouldn't.
My breaking point though in 2023 December was I went on a date with this guy and it was going so good. And I was in my head already like fantasizing like, okay, like he lives in the Pacific Palisades and like so I could have like a little beach getaway house if we start dating. Like I'm just already starting to get a little too like dreamy about it.
Right.
So I was like, let me ask like some of the hard-hitting questions, because I don't want to date someone that is interested in having kids. Especially a straight man that's interested in having kids, because that's what they always use as their excuse to leave you. Like, oh, well, I just want to have kids. So, and it's like, well, yeah, my sperm is great, babes. We can make one in a lab, diva. But I digress. So I was like, do you want kids? And when he said the scariest, most racist thing I've ever heard to that question, he said, I don't really know, but I do know one thing. And I was like, what's that? And he's like, if I ever have daughters and I find out she's fucking a bunch of black guys, she's no daughter of mine. And I was just like,
People,
I look over and there's like a mirror in the restaurant and I see my platinum blonde hair, my blue eyes and everything. I'm like, I'm his Aryan princess. He's a Nazi. And then I like got to go to my therapist. I'm like, I need to dye my hair black. I need to dye my hair black. He's like, slow down, slow down.
the problem is not you in this
Delete it.
situation.
Well, it felt like it was because I'm crazy. I do a full comprehensive background check on everyone I meet. I have the Been Verified app. I look up their phone number. I find out their previous addresses. I look up their criminal history. I look up everything. I'm not about to get beat again. And so I thought I had
People
done
call
my
me
due
crazy
diligence
when I said that you should know where they live and what their past jobs are.
and what their
if they've
mother's
ever
maiden
been
name
arrested.
is.
That's not crazy behavior to me.
Especially not.
I'm trying to protect myself.
Well, you're trying to
Yeah.
find out how much that guy sold his house for.
I am trying to find
But
out
that's
how much my
also
house
good
was
to
worth.
know because it's like, does he have wealth or not?
Or not.
Because
Or
eventually,
not.
eventually I'm going to begin aging and you have to take care of me.
And you're going to have to deal with male pattern
So-
baldness.
I'm the famous one. I don't have to do anything.
Long story short, I have not felt the touch of a man since, God, 2023 at some point.
Wow.
But I have more than enough crazy stories to share that I can remember from my various...
I'm thinking about going celibate.
You should. I'm telling you, it's so nice. I've decentered men completely.
And get
I
rid of
will.
all the apps, get rid of porn.
You have to have slutty friends so that you can hear their stories and live
Oh, don't
vicariously through
worry.
them.
I have
love
slutty
slutty
friends.
stories. I love them.
Well, that's what
Like-
we're here for.
And
Yes.
some poly friends.
But I'm like, okay, wait. I had this one boyfriend who used to let me tie him up.
Oh.
Yeah. And I would tie his little legs back and he would just like not be in his arms and his legs. And so I would top him all over the world in different cities. He ended up cheating on me with like 25 people and gave me gonorrhea knowingly and didn't tell me. And then I had to go to the emergency treatment to get treated for it because I was about to go on tour and I didn't want to be on tour and start experiencing gonorrhea symptoms. So yeah. And so I dumped him. And then
25
people
people?
is
Which
insane.
I did
How
not
did you
ask
not
him.
know?
The thing
he
was,
volunteered
trust
that?
it?
we
Did you
went on a
trust it?
trip to Denver, Colorado, and it was really romantic. He got an Airbnb. There was a hot tub. Of course, we like were, at this point we'd been dating for like a year. We like just fucked all over that place. And on my flight home, I'm connected to the airplane Wi-Fi, and he goes, "You need to go get treated." And I was like, "For what?" And he was like, "Before I flew into Denver, I did a test and I had gonorrhea." I was like, "Why didn't you tell me?" And he was like, "I just didn't know how you were going to take it." I was like,
Worse now.
"So wait, you're saying that I have gonorrhea? How? You've just been with me, right?" And he was like, "Actually, I've been with about 24 people." I was like, 24? Wait, why'd you tell me that? Just say one. Just say one really sketchy one. 24?
He wanted to get broken up with. He was being overly honest at the last minute because he was like, he got what he wanted. which
Well,
was
once
sex
I
all
broke
over
up
a
with him,
house.
I wake up the next day and he took a red eye to LA and showed up at my doorstep trying to beg me not to dump him and bought me a vacuum.
Well, that seems like something else.
Yeah.
Was he telling you to clean?
But the sex was so good. He was an ex-con. He spent 13 years in prison for
Oh, so
armed
he knew how
robbery.
to take dick.
He knew how to suck dick. I had never came from a
Wow.
blowjob until him.
Never is
And
crazy
looking back,
business.
I'm like,
Cummed.
You had never
I never
cummed.
cummed from a blowjob till him.
Farrah has spoken.
Farrah.
And when I told him that, he goes, "Really? Hold on 1 second." And he goes down, and in 30 seconds, I cummed. I cummed.
That is crazy.
That is crazy business.
And he had a stick and poke tattoo on his dick.
Ah,
On his dick?
I love that.
Inch measurements. And now he uses me as grinder bait to this day, still sharing his photos of me on his dating apps and like trying to lure them in, like, "Oh yeah, I'm Farrah Moan's ex, and come fuck me." And I get all these messages from twinks all the time, like, "Do you know this man? Did you date him?" And I'm like, "No, I have no idea. He's crazy. Like, literally, don't do it. Don't do it."
He's
Zone.
Sounds do it.
I've never met him before in my life, but he's
Daddy.
crazy.
Wow.
That's
an
great.
amazing
That's
story.
a great story. I love that. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Oh.
It's sort of blanket statement based on all the stories we've heard today.
That is
I'm sorry
soft.
that
that is almost a good memory.
This is the resilient doll over
I know,
here.
you've really been through so much, and to come out of it swinging,
And come out of it looking like that.
And look,
maybe I need more trauma.
Y'all
You were saying that
y'all want to see something that'll blow your mind?
What?
Look at my forehead.
No
Oh.
No Botox.
No pump here.
No Botox.
You were saying
no
the Uber
filler.
driver was being very talkative. I'm like, do you know why? Because you're in his car.
I know.
Like,
I was literally like, probably because he thought he picked up like a hot ass celebrity. And he
yeah.
did.
He did. He was like, well, the first thing he asked me, he's like, what are you doing going to North Hollywood? And I'm like, what are you doing asking me my business?
Also, North Hollywood has a lot of stuff going on.
Studios
For
going
it.
on. I mean, you could have just said you were going to Universal Studios.
I said I was just going to work.
There you go.
And he was
Like,
like,
the Minion Overlord.
he was like, oh, so is this a daily commute for you? I was like, no, I work from home. I just have to go for a meeting.
So weird.
So weird.
Don't ask so many questions.
Although there are right down the street, there's like, oh, maybe they've closed
This
down. But
is a meeting.
Yeah.
3 of the biggest
We're at work.
porn
It's a
studio
Continental
offices
meeting.
are like right over down the street.
But wait, how-
straight porn, so you would know.
Not to derail, but I feel cheated that I didn't get to play the game where y'all found the names that rhyme, the words that rhyme with my name.
We'll see
Where are those?
next time.
I
Next
literally
when
was
we have you
Googling them
back.
last night
'Cause-
to prepare. I was
What
like,
did you find?
I was like, there was like groan, like
Sure.
what makes you groan? I was like, oh, so many things. And then I
Okay.
was like,
Scary.
Farrah disown. I was going to talk about.
I'm
No,
coming
there'll
up with
be some. We can do that.
scary moan. How scary was that wig?
Which one?
the men.com scene.
You said it was
Oh,
scary.
I had a scary wig.
Scale of 1 to 10, 10.
Farrah Patti LuPone. How do you feel about musical theater?
Don't like it.
I don't know her. Who is she? Does she do drag? Is that a drag name?
You got nothing? Mr. Lyricist, Mr. Worldwide Recording Artist?
I like to prepare them and feel really
Farrah
confident.
Tone.
That just means
That
we have to
sounds
do
important.
another episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to do another one with
Yeah,
you.
we'll do
This
another
is
one
so
and we'll play Slam My
fun.
Name.
People
now.
are actually really liking when we bring people back.
Yes.
So this is
Return
great.
guests.
My little Twitch divas have been telling me you need to get on Meatball and Dipper's podcast. And I'm like, okay, y'all
Well,
need
it
to go
happened.
comment that on their pages
Well-
because I'm scared to reach out because I'm so irrelevant now.
I don't think that's true.
No.
I mean, everyone I know is watching your Twitch streams now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And I
listen,
see clips, and they're not of you. It's like people are screen recording your Twitch streams and putting it on TikTok.
Mhm.
And
I
so
haven't seen that.
it's hilarious.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
some of your funniest moments, too.
Why isn't that on my For You page?
Do you ever search yourself, though?
Well, it's hard because moan is a bad word on TikTok.
isn't that crazy?
So
You know what is it?
hashtag
MAGA.
pheromone doesn't exist. It has to be pheromone, like MOAM, to get around to circumvent.
We should hang out in the MoMA.
And I
Alright.
think that's why they won't verify me on there because they're like, moan, you filthy whore, 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 whore,
whore?
whore.
We've made it to the end of the episode. Thank you
And
for
I'm in a
being
scary
here.
wig. Thank you so much for being here and fun so last minute.
Tell everyone where they can find your Twitch streams. Where and when.
So divas, you can come and see me live on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you subscribe to Tier 3, I will make you a cameo-style video shout-out with my Canon 80D DSLR camera. And if you're a Tier 3, you also get to watch Drag Race Season 17 with me on Discord every Saturday at 11 a.m. And every other Sunday, we do Sunday Fun Days where you get to decide the game that I play with y'all. And it's a very intimate parasocial stream. So
That's
This is
incredible.
I can't believe you went
This is
from
the
not
future.
knowing how a computer works to being like the technology diva.
I've had some help. I have to give a big shout out to Ian Max and Bijou Cyrene. They've helped me a lot. And of course, Brian.
Love Brian from Gamers
Love
LA.
Brian.
Oh, sure.
That new
and-
dog is terrorizing him.
Yes, and thank you to my psychiatrist and my therapist, my psychologist, who has a PhD and has done such a wonderful job on this little brain of mine. You can also find me on Instagram. You're not going to find me on Twitter anymore. I'm not using Nazi platforms.
Smart.
But you can still go look at my old tweets. I'm not deleting anything. I'm keeping my account up to take up room in their servers, but I'm not posting on
Go
there.
off.
Taking up room in she knows what a server is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and
yes.
not just someone that works
Diva,
at a
she got
restaurant.
her computer built.
I built it myself.
Boom.
Boom.
Well, my
Clap.
ex kind of did it behind me, like in the Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore. It was very that, like his arms were behind me, holding my arms, and he's like, "Okay, now plug that there."
Oh my god.
And I was like, right there.
So you now think could you build a new computer on your own?
Potentially.
YouTube videos.
I could do it with it. Well, now I know that you just need to look at the motherboard instructional. The motherboard comes with a little packet with a diagram of like where, and it just tells you what to plug into it. It's actually not that deep. It's literally just plugging things into the motherboard and then putting it inside of the case.
That's what one of my friends said about putting a new motherboard in his laptop. He was like, it's actually not hard.
But that feels more complicated to me because it's some other person's, like, at least I know where everything is because I put it in there.
Right.
But like a laptop, like came pre-mothered, you know?
And that's on Mother.
And that's on that.
And that's on Mother.
Let's wrap up the show here, Meatball.
Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your own fuck talk story to 213.
Ooh.
213-536-9180. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday. Goodbye.
Bye.
His nipples are tiny. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a motherquake.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Tell me why. For access to our full uncensored video episodes, ad-free and 1 day early, plus our monthly Sloppier Seconds episode, and all of Mom Podcast premium content, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Technical direction by Margot Padilla.
Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Show artwork by Christian Cimarroni.
Theme song by Mike Malarkey.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.